Hey guys, it's Sam with Ready, Set, Go. Welcome to the video. Pleasure to have you guys aboard. So, ever since I started making these investing videos, if you go to my channel, you'll notice that I do a lot of dividend stock analysis. Well, ever since I started doing that, I've gotten a bunch of questions from my viewers, and one question in particular has come up a few times, and I really wanted to dig deep into that one today. That question was, how would you invest $1,000? If you're new to investing, to be honest, $1,000 is not much to get you started. $1,000 might be quite a lump sum in other aspects of our lives when it comes to rent and getting groceries. But to truly start investing, you should save up a little bit more capital. However, if you are interested in investing with $1,000 and you don't want to wait till you have three, four, or $5,000 to invest, there are a few ways I would recommend going about it. I want to dive into each of those ways and kind of tell you exactly what the pros and cons of each one are. So the first one is traditional investing. You open up a regular brokerage account and you deposit your money, you fund the account, and then you purchase your first stocks. Well, if you are going to do that, the best option for you is probably OptionsHouse. So the great thing about OptionsHouse, and to be honest, their platform was built for options trading, for puts and calls, buying and selling puts and calls. If you only have $1,000, I wouldn't recommend you do that. Stay away from options, stay away from derivatives, stay away from day trading, all of that. You know, it's too high risk of a game, and with only $1,000, it's not worth taking that risk at the moment. You do want to amass a certain amount of capital before that way you can hedge your bets and you can spread your risk a little bit then over multiple trades. Um, but with $1,000, we are going to be limited to maybe purchasing three stocks maximum. And that's why Options House is great. If you actually go over to the rates section or the rates page and scroll down a bit, you'll notice that each trade, buying an individual stock, costs $4.75. That's to buy. If you're to sell, that's going to cost another $4.75. And the great thing about that is there's a lot of brokerage firms out there that charge, almost close to $10 a trade. When you're only investing $200 to $300, that extra $5-6 can add up, especially when it's $5 to get in and then an extra $5 when you get out. So it's almost double the cost. And with the 475 per trade, it actually comes out to 0.5% of your overall purchase if you are to invest the entire $1,000 into one stock. So that is a great percentage to have for your transaction costs. Even people that are investing $1,500, $2,000 a month, that 0.5% is what they're aiming for. And with $1,000, Options House allows you to hit that mark or come pretty close to it. So another great thing about Options House is if you do, as you become a better investor, their options and their spreads, five for $5, five contracts, options contracts for $5 is pretty good. That's actually probably the best one on the market, and that's how Options House got famous. But at the same time, their stocks are their stock transaction fees are probably the lowest out there as well. There's a few that are $3.25, but they don't offer the support or the research that's available with Options House. And I actually personally use Options House myself. They have this great virtual trading account. When you first sign up, you can fund it with $5,000-$10,000, and you can actually play around with the virtual account with some virtual money as you invest with your real money in a different account. So if you are new to investing and you only have $1,000 to invest, Options House is great. That virtual trading stock transaction costs are down to 0.5%, and they offer all the research tools you'll need to grow and lay the foundation to become a better investor in the future. The second option I want to get into, second option for investing that $1,000 is called Loyal3. So Loyal3 is somewhat of an interesting startup. They've been featured, as you can see, on a lot of the big journals and newspapers. The reason being is Loyal3 has zero transaction costs. There is a catch though. It's not a full brokerage firm. The way it works is you can invest as little as $10 into each company. So if you want to spread that $1,000 over 100 companies, you could technically buy $10 of each one. What that does is you don't get a full share, you'll get a fraction of a share. So, Coca-Cola is currently trading at $42 per share. Um, and if you are to invest $10, you'll get a fractional percentage of a $42 share. But at the same time, the great thing about Loyal 3 is that you can actually fund it directly from your credit card. You don't need to know your bank account information. If you're buying a coffee and you spend $6, well, you can also, make a mental note, some financial discipline to spend an equal amount on buying some shares of American Eagle Outfitters and investing that money away. So that's actually one trick I used every time I go out to eat dinner at a nice restaurant and I spend $40. I make sure that I put a comparable amount into my Loyal 3 account. And Loyal 3 on other fronts acts the exact same way that it would with a regular brokerage firm. You can pull your accounts and transfer all your holdings into a regular brokerage firm when you do have enough money. So let's say, in 1 year you want to switch to OptionsHouse. Well, Loyal 3 will allow you to transfer those shares over. You're not limited by starting off on Loyal 3. Again, if you do, a lot of these stocks do offer dividends. The way dividends work on Loyal 3 is they get deposited directly into your account. And then when you make your next purchase, they'll use the money from your dividends first and then withdraw the rest from your bank account or from your credit card. So, there's some great companies here. A lot of them do offer dividend stocks. If you haven't checked out my website or my channel, I am a dividend growth investor. So I do like to buy dividend stocks that are companies that do pay a dividend. And that's how I grow my passive income streams. My ultimate goal is to generate $1,500 a month with dividend investing. A lot of these companies do offer it. Burger King's one, Coca-Cola, Best Buy, AB InBev, American Eagle Outfitters is a pretty good one. Walt Disney again had a killer of a year in 2014. Intel's another great one. I actually bought some recently. And a lot of these companies are what you would consider Fortune 500 companies. They're not the high risk, high growth, the Teslas, where you'll see a 200% increase in 3 months, but the company isn't profitable and you don't know if it'll be there 20 years from now. A lot of these companies, McDonald's, they have economies of scale. They're not going anywhere. They have the market share to sustain their future growth as long as they do adjust to the market and what the consumer is eventually saying. So those are the two options for actually investing. And the third option I would like to discuss is not investing at all. Putting it into a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA or your 401k. Those are all tax sheltered accounts. So you are gaining that tax benefit. Let's say with your traditional IRA, it's actually your tax return at the end of the year will actually be larger. If you do decide to put it into your 401k, it's technically considered pre-tax income, and if you can put up to about $17.5 thousand for the fiscal year of 2014. And if investing into that drops you an income bracket, you actually end up paying less in your income tax. So all great places to put your money away. But if you do want to directly invest, again, I highly recommend Loyal 3 and I highly recommend OptionsHouse. Both are well reviewed. You actually do have a few more videos on my channel going over these companies. Feel free to check them out. And if you do have any questions or concerns, thoughts, please leave me a comment on this video or on my blog at www.reddysetgo, and I would be happy to get back to you. Again, I use both these platforms. You can read about them on my blog, but they come highly recommended. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Well, that's it, guys. Have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. subscribe, like, check out my channel. If you are new to investing, there's a lot of great resources out there, and I hope to continue to make these videos. And if you have any ideas on what you would like me to talk about, just shoot me a quick email or leave me a comment. Thanks, guys. Peace.